non-lethal. You lose.
Exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
There we go! Sorry. Oh my gosh, I thought I was prepared. This always happens. I can't have a clean intro. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Pop Culture Living Room. Today, we have a lot of fun stuff to do. Mainly, we're gonna do a short, we'll look at some of the news this week and collectibles and stuff. But the main thing is lighting. I got lighting everywhere. And we're going to talk about lighting today. Mainly, we're going to talk about monochrome. Just white light. And then next time I can move on to RGB and WLED because I feel like WLED needs its own thing. RGB, you can kind of get an idea of RGB. It's just more pins. It's monochrome is 2-pin, which is just 2 wires. RGB is 3 pins, and then there's RGBW, which is 5 pins, and so on. And WLED is 3 pins, and then, well, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff, but mainly monochrome because I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to do a lighting tutorial, and also we're going to be a part of the Uncollectioning. Wait, let me see if I can pull this up. No. Hold on. All right. Uncollectioning. Let's do that again. Uncollection of days. Uncollectioning. Yes, we're trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The lights I'm making today will go into the Grail Apollo cases for the Arkham and Gotham. And we're going to put all that together, but I'm going to give you a lot of good information. At least I hope it's good information. Oh my God, what if it's bad information? Oh, what am I going to do? What if it's not good information? Okay, no, it's going to be good information. Actually, I'm going to have to move Oswald. This is my next puppet I've been making. It's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I'm working on his face right now, but there he is. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That is for my other channel, the Costa Mamalise regular channel. The Costa Mamalise. If you want to go check it out, it's going to be a lot of Disney content. Because I'm a Disney shill. Because that's how I feel. I love Disney. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much Disney I have on me. Before we move on to the first part, let's say hello to the people in the chat. And guess what? It's working today. Look at this. Hello, 16 Delight, the recipient of the Anchor Make M5. We're going to give it to him next Saturday. I forgot to answer his last email. I do like Steve's Prince of Steaks. I would put them at 5 or 6. I think 5. After John's roast pork shit the bed last week. And if you want, we can go up to Steve's Prince of Steaks by you. Just let me know. I'm good with that. Mitchell Lawrence, what's going on? Welcome, and we're gonna have a good time. Let's go, my man Chris. Sup, can't stay, but definitely will watch the playback tonight. Thank you for even just dropping in. Happy 4th of July to you too, Winman. Here I think it's kind of crazy today. We have a World Cup game going on in South Philly, and the 250th anniversary of the United States, which it happened, the birthplace happened here. So there's a lot of people here. There are a lot of people here. Oh, why did the audio treat me? I know, right, women? Emmy Dyson, happy 250th figure day. I just got mine. Wait, that's not it. Happy 4th and 2. That's hilarious. Wait a minute. Will the chat work, kids? Stay tuned. It does. The chat has worked. Cat in the house. Where have you been? Missed you. How's it going? My guy, Valkyrie Magnus. Hello. Hello. How's it going? And you said, I used to go to Disneyland every other year until the pandemic. I go to Disney World every year, sometimes twice a year. So I don't know what kind of like content I'm going to do. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I'm going to try to do something different and fun. And it's probably not just going to be Disney content. It's going to be just all kinds of stuff that I like. It's the I Like Content channel. Red Priest 76. Hello, welcome. All right. There are a few things that, well, a few things. There's just a few things that happened. And as you can see from the thumbnail, I want to talk about John Wick. I also want to talk about that Mojang diorama that I'm interested in, especially after getting their John Wick dioramas, which were unexpectedly made out of metal and plexiglass. Although the backdrop is warped because they somehow, I don't know what happened, but when they glued the acrylic onto the metal, the acrylic must have been expanded, and then it cooled off and it shrunk and it twisted it. Now, when I put heat on it, it flattens out. So I don't want to do this, but what I might end up doing is heating it up, taking off the acrylic and then resetting it, letting it cool down, and then re-gluing it when it's all like cooled down. But I don't know if I want to do that or just make a frame adjuster for it. I don't know. We'll see. You might hear some things from outside because the window is open, because I was doing some things in here with chemicals. I was making Oswald's eyes. I don't even know if they're even around. Oh. So I 3D printed Oswald's eyes, and then that is the clay. It's the filler. It's the putty filler, the red putty filler. So I want them smooth, and we're gonna get them smooth. They look good. Oh, Before we also move on, some news. We'll do some news real quick. Some news before we get into toys and stuff. So I am working on making a 1/6 scale garage shelf. Now there are some online, but I want the garage shelf to look exactly like the one I made. So I ended up modifying them, and I am still modifying them because I'm adding extra pieces. Let's see, that's not the extra piece. So I'm modifying them even more so like lighting will fit here. You're like, how can lighting fit there? Well, guess what, everybody? One thing we'll talk about today is cob lights. And these are 3mm thick cob lights. So I made it wide enough so that you can stick it on here and it'll stay. So I'm making these, also trying to make these tabs strong, and they are strong now. Now I just need to work on making the bottoms look nice. I just like did all kinds of stuff to that. So so this is what it will look like. And it'll have extra, let's see. Well, you can tell like all my other tabs have broken off. That one's fine because of the orientation of printing. But like, we'll put this at the bottom. And then there'll be like one here and one here. I will give everybody all the files, of course. I got to make the shelves. I'm going to make them small enough, the shelves small enough to be able to wrap with self-adhesive faux leather or velvet. I got 1mm, or is it 2mm, like 1mm thick PVC sheet so you can put it on the full back. I also have found acetate, just like clear plastic sheets, and we're gonna put a border on them. This is gonna look exactly like a thing. It'll have a USB. I am also considering, if people do not want to make that, there'll be a whole tutorial. It'll be funny because it'll be like the 1/6 scale tutorial for that, and the 1/6 scale tutorial or the regular tutorial for the one back there. The other thing I do plan on doing is on the inside of these, I'm gonna put like hooks in so that the wiring can just be hooked in. I'm gonna also add magnets to the inside. I gotta figure all that out, but we're gonna put embed magnets in here. It's gonna be fun. I've been playing around. This has just all been playing around, especially with the new printer, that I can print like all of this on, well, I can print these 2 and 3 of these on one bed, which I'm loving. So yeah, I'm working on that. I will be getting more videos out and tutorials. I think I've mentioned this last week. There's one more thing I just want to film, and then for the next month and a half, it's just editing everything. Like I have like 15 videos, I think, between the 2 channels. So I want to finish. I want to do the tutorial for the Grail Apollo, which actually could end up being 2 videos. I could call it the Grail Mercury, and then just repackage it and add to the end and then call it the Grail Apollo. That might be cheating, but who cares? I might put out 2 videos with the same stuff, except adding the extra for the Apollo stuff. So yeah, so that's where we're at with this channel. And obviously I'm with the 3D printing, I'm gonna start doing more 3D printing stuff, more diorama bases. The cool thing with the size of my printer now, I can make I can just print out the shelves for the Grail cases because they'll fit on there, which gives me the opportunity to add things to the top to make them diorama-ish. So whenever I get an idea, or maybe you have an idea and you want to join our Discord, the link is below. If you want to join the Discord, let me make sure you can join the Discord because I know this always changes. I want to disable that. Yes. You can join the Discord, and you have any ideas, we can build them together. So it'd be cool to add just like terrain to these shelves, which can easily be done through Fusion and Tinkercad and all kinds of fun software. So I love that. The other thing I am also going to work on, which I've been wanting to work on, is a printable display case, but I want it to be just, I can't explain it. Anyway, I'm going to try to design a printable display case that is inexpensive, easy to make, strong as anything, like just as strong as if you were to get a injection molding. I'm looking at all that stuff. What kind of infill would be good for the posts? The bases will be easy. I know Apex Time has theirs, but you know, adding USB so you can add lighting to your figure. Maybe have a slot where it pops up and you slide the USB underneath and you can hide the wire so you don't see the wire or where the USB is plugged in. Just all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm looking to do. Wow, there's a lot more messages. All right. Once and the concert and the shore traffic. Yes, the concert tonight is Christina Aguilera and some other people. It's gonna be fun. Hey women, what's up, MB? Happy what's up, bro collector? Welcome. MB, you should make a 1/6 version of your room, and in it have 1/6 version of your room, and so on and so forth. Yes. Actually, that would be crazy. Dude, that is insane work, LOL. Is that for the garage shelf? Thank you, Winman. Make a fortress. You can, like, if you're talking about doing the shelf portion, you can. That's the cool thing. And then if you want to make it into, you can have the 3D crystals, ice crystals coming out. But then you can also, if you want 3D print, like my printer, I think is big enough to do the backs too. Like if I wanted to do 3D print even ice crystals, or add an Apollo version where the back is the fortress, you see the inside of the Fortress of Solitude, and then you have like the crystals around it. There's so much you can do. So much. Let's see. Let's go to Facebook and see all the excitement. There's been a lot of excitement here in Philly, especially in the sports area. Hell yeah, Sixers and the Flyers. Golly, they're killing it. Killing it! I forgot to. I just got your message, Winman. I forgot to. What is up, Commander Green? Hello. So one of the things I want to talk about, and you can put in the chat maybe something you want to talk about, but something that I'm interested in came out like last night. Also, we haven't talked about this. Let me put up the Chiron. What's your show off of the week? I forgot to show off my show off of the week. Man, so many things. We're already 20 minutes in. Did you get something new this week? I want to know. Share it with the chat. We will talk about it. I did get some stuff. My wife was lucky enough to get a free $50 gift card to the Lego store. And so I had some tough decisions. I wanted the Darth Vader TIE fighter that makes the sounds, but in the end, I went with the AT-AT. Pretty excited about this, for this build. This is going to be like, maybe it's the precursor to this 1/6 scale head. We're gonna be doing that. And then while we were in the mall, we have a Pop Mart, and I got another one of these because I'm loving these. And it is this little guy right here. Look at that. Let me see. Let me turn on. Let me turn this on, and then let me turn this on. Oh, now that's loud. All right, so I'm going to show you. Oh, let me flip this. There we go. Do 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 do. So you're like, why are you doing the Mario song? Well, he's playing a Game Boy. He's got a Game Boy in there. That is awesome. I know these are probably not popular anymore, but I love these little Labubu guys. And in mech suits, come on. So I have not gotten a double for this group. Plus, I've gotten the secret, which are the mechanics, which, let me tell you, you might not want them because they don't have mech suits, but when you have them, it's amazing. So I now have, let's see, I have this one. Where's the purple one? This one. So I have this one, and this one, and this one. So I don't know if I will get any more, but I will. I'll probably get more. But yeah, what did you get? I want to know. I want to know what you got. I want you to show me. I did it. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Lego Files and Dune Lego Files and Dune Sandworm diorama sets, which are coming. Holy crap! Lego X-Files? Wait, what? I did not see those. I'll have to check those out. All right, man, go have a good barbecue. I know you're at your sister's. Have some fun. Enjoy your time. All right, so we're gonna quickly this is just gonna be quick. Where's my screen? All right, I want to talk about Wan Wick. I was surprised. I'm sure everybody else was surprised. It's also limited number to 2,000, which makes me think that the last Artisan didn't go quick enough, so they decided to do this one at 2,000. Also, there's a lot of recycled stuff, but I don't care. Call it a cash grab. Who gives a shit? They're a corporation. They don't give a shit about you. They're gonna grab cash. They're grabbing cash with everything. Why is it gotta be, it's a cash grab. Don't buy it. Fuck it. This I want. I don't care if it, like, the face is getting better and better. I like this face better than the John Wick Chapter 4 face. It's still not 100 though. I will say that. It's still not 100. It kind of looks like the other Artisan from John Wick 1, but I'm like, the closer I look, I'm just like, I mean, it looks more like, it looks way more like Keanu before, but it still needs a lot of work. But yeah, a lot of recycled parts. The suit's recycled. Everything's recycled. But I love the long flowing hair. I wish I could get 2 of these. I wish I could just get the head. And then I would take this head, put it on my John Wick 4. Because that would be cool. But I like it. Let's see. I didn't see the accessories only. Let's see. Let's get to the end. Oh, snow base. Ooh, probably won't use it. All right, not many accessories. You're just paying for the wool hair. Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, it will be up on Sideshow. So don't say I didn't warn you, but I want this. There's still something off about the face. I want to say they're getting better at mustaches, where they're just not making the lip and the stache together. I don't know. See, this looks like Keanu. This looks like Keanu. The bodies are better. So yeah. Commander Green, I just picked up one of the Micro Galaxy AT-ATs last night. Awesome. Congratulations. Let's see. I have some old Sideshow Luke 1/6 in the Yavin ceremony outfit. If Hot Toys makes one, it won't be in for over years, so yeah, it'll at least 18 months. I'm canceling my John Wick 1 for this ballerina version. Really? Okay. I'm keeping them both. Like John Wick holds something special. Like what so my current 11-year-old, I've told this story before. She watched the original John Wick with me when she was like 5. And then watched John Wick 2 with me. And she loved it. Yeah, I don't care. She got upset. Her mother and I went to go see John Wick 4. She got upset we wouldn't take her. And I was like, in the house, it's fine. But people would think we're crazy for taking you to the theater to see this. So, yeah. This ballerina version will pair well with Eve figure, which I have. Me too. Yeah, you're right. It definitely will. Excited about this one. Something else that happened that you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I really want this. Like, I have no like Dark Knight universe figures, but I'm gonna say something controversial right now, and don't kill me. My favorite out of the Nolan trilogy is Batman Returns. It's my favorite. This could be from Batman Returns. I did not get the Batman Returns Batman because it didn't look well, and I'm hoping for InArt to rectify that. Because I will get the Batman. I'm sorry, Batman Begins, not Batman Returns. Fucking, that's the 92. Batman Begins. Because I love me a good origin. I do. I love that origin. I love how Nolan did everything. I like it better than the other two. I want Ra's al Ghul, Liam Neeson. I did not get this, but I'm hoping that it's available in like 6 months. I'll pay a little bit more. I think I want it. And that's even before getting a Batman Begins Batman. I can't believe that. But I'm hoping InArt does something with the Batman Begins. Thank you, Mitchell. You were raised her well then. Yep. Wick looks good for sure. Yeah, much better, much improved. I want Scarecrow to, it looks awesome. The 3 different choices, like, let's go through this. Like, first, the Cillian Murphy, it looks good. It looks really good here. This looks amazing. Like, am I gonna have to? I'm gonna end up pre-ordering this, and I don't have anything else from Batman Begins or Batman or the Nolan Batman. But look at it, and then have the gas come out. Oh man, I wonder if this flashlight / torch works. Probably not. Look at this. And then you got the nightmare version of the mask with the maggots. Yeah. And be done. Yes. Another one. Yes. And yes, Valkyrie. Yes. So, yeah, I want this. Look at that. Look at that! Oh, I gotta figure that out. It's budget, baby. It's budget. You can't have everything. I mean, if you could tell, the uncollectioning has been thwarted by things. I don't even, I have to, well, this week, we're fixing the insides. I'll eventually get the acrylic for the outsides, but if I fix the insides up, clean them off, fix my WLEDs up there, there will be a bunch of those boxes gone and moved over. I also have things for sale, so inquire within. So yeah. And then the other thing on that, I know we could talk about the Supergirl. I have not seen the movie yet. I have to see it this week before next week's Two Greek Geeks on Saturday at 10 in the morning. We will be having Two Greek Geeks. So Helen wants to talk about it. I have not seen it, so I have to see it this week. Let's see, 1/6 kit. Let me see if I can pull up this diorama. Here it is. All right. So for you Harry Potter people out there, was it Too Bad Hot Toys has the goofiest mouth sculpts? Isn't it right, Valkyrie? This is where I'm hoping InArt, if they do, they'll do a better job. I just hope they do it. Everybody wants the Dark Knight version. No, give me a good Batman Begins. Maybe then I'll get a tumbler. I don't know. Although I have said that I think I am at the end of my vehicle journey. The last vehicle I want is the Ecto-1. I mean, I know the Knight Rider's out there, but I would have picked the animated Batmobile over the Knight Rider. Yeah, call me crazy. I'm fucking crazy. But yeah, I think the Ecto-1's my last. I got my 89. I have my 1/12 animated. I have the 66. I have the DeLorean from Back to the Future 2. The Ecto-1 and maybe the A-Team van. Maybe the A-Team van. Although there's still plenty of time for me to change my mind about kit. I'm in a weird place right now, so we'll work on it. That would be great if InArt made Batman Begins figure. They should. They have the license. They should. I'm hoping they will. They better not make a Scarecrow figure. Jeez. Let's see. I'm working on several custom Bruces from Batman Begins, showing his evolution through the movie. Awesome. Again, I personally the best of the Nolan movies. So Mojing. Oh wait, Valkyrie says I want kit, but I'm out of room. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I don't know. So Mojing, I would not have known much about Mojing if I didn't get their John Wick Chapter 3 Japan Continental light up backdrops for my John Wick, because I love John Wick, and totally assumed that they were just, thrown together, 3D printed or injection molded, whatever. And we were going to make them. And then I got them. And it's like wood. They made it out of wood and plastic and metal and just craziness. So this is very tempting. And because I have Snape, I even told myself I'm not going to get dioramas, but this looks awesome. Like, can someone tell me what the the difference between the two is this writing? What is more, I can't believe I'm going to say this because it probably doesn't matter. What's more accurate, the writing or not the writing version? Like, I'm curious. Like, there's the not writing and then the writing. But I can't read Chinese. So I don't know. Not writing. Writing. Do you want Randall to say hi? Where is Randall? Is he hiding? Maybe Randall, I'll have Randall come out right before we do the tutorials. I know I'm in the minority, but I loved Supergirl. Gonna have to get both. I gotta see the movie. I will probably not get either because I'm not feeling the new stuff for figures at the moment. It might be too late for me when I do feel the stuff. So if anybody could tell me, maybe I'll look it up online, see which one's more movie accurate. Although I am digging the writing, but then the non-writing is also good. It's the same price too. But this is cool. I like it. And then you can set it up where I guess you flip it around. Mojing. So here they are, and then you can flip it around and use this side if you have the other characters. I'm excited for this. I got to figure out what is the legit way, and then I might order it and stick it in a Grail case if it's not too wide. But I don't. Oh wow. Oh what? That's why you get the other one. If it doesn't have the writing, you can use it for this. Yes, please. Maybe I'll get the one without the writing. Oh, shit. Yeah, it gives more options. And then this is with the writing. Anyway, I'm excited about this. I just wanted to share it. The Supergirls, I don't have any interest in those, but I will say I like the sculpt on the Hot Toys versus the in-art at the moment. But you never know how that turns out. So yeah. Before we move on to the tutorial, does anybody have any questions? Not any questions. Does anybody want to talk about anything real quick? Because we're up to 2:40. And I do not know how long this tutorial is going to take. But yeah. Let's turn that off. All right, let's get into the lighting tutorial. Let's discuss lighting. Well, and we have the two types in here. So first, let's talk about Cobb versus SMD, which stands for, what does it stand for? SMD, it's like direct to the board. So Cobb LEDs are multiple LED chips bonded together directly to the substrate, forming a single module. The SMD LEDs are individual LED chips mounted on a circuit board. So this is a Cobb light. Let's go here. Oh, that's take that in. All right. So this is a Cobb light. We have a bunch of chips mounted together, and it makes one continuous light. And you don't see the individual lights for the most part. These are great for a lot of things. Like when I see lighting now in people's videos and they're like, and they're not like diffused or anything, they just look funny to me. Now these are SMD. Let me adjust this. All right, there we go. So, really, webcam. Did I just shut this off? Seriously? I just shut my webcam up. Okay. These are individually addressable. Now, these are special. These are, these have the, these are RGBW, but we will not be talking about these. But regular monochrome also, sorry. There we go. Regular monochrome. See, there's multiple. Let me pull out a really like these. This was one of the first lights that I bought before I realized how lighting really worked. So you see there are 2 pins. There are 2 spots, so they're positive and negative, and that's just the monochrome. And individual lights, they come in, so these would be considered high density because there's so many LED lights, and these are not considered high density lights. But you can have high density lights that are not cob lights, which we're going to use today because I can't find my cob lights. And these are the other, these are high density. So I'm going to see, actually, let me see if these even fit inside here. All right, they fit. We're good. So we're going to use these because I cannot find my 24 volt cob lights. So the light quality for a cob light, hold on. So the light quality, they produce a uniform glare-free light, ideal for applications requiring smooth, continuous lighting, like your display case. Efficiency, cob lights are highly efficient, providing more lumens per watt. They require larger heat sinks, and that's what your channel will do. Your channel, since it's aluminum, it'll be glued straight or stuck straight to it. It will help dissipate the heat. The SMDs are LEDs, are individual LED chips mounted on the circuit board. They produce a broader light beam, but can be visible dots, but can have visible dots, making them suitable for accenting lighting. So these, you like to use these for like where they're not directly seen. So you're like hiding them in baseboards and stuff like that. SMD LEDs are efficient, but generally less than cob lights, and they require smaller heat sinks. So yeah. So those are the 2 types. Now, let's see, do we get into voltage down here? No. Oh yeah, we do. So power supplies. Power supply. How to pick the right power supply. Because you don't want to start a fire. You don't want to start a fire. Plus, just an FYI, I have not been able to put all the links down. There will be clickable links to all the stuff that you can buy and what I'm using in this tutorial. They are affiliate links, so at no charge to you, you help out the channel. And I can buy more of the stuff so we can do more tutorials and stuff. So, picking out a power supply. You have 12 volt and you have 24 volt. You also have 5 volt, especially that is used for, so like 5 volt, WLEDs use 5 volt, although now I have a 12 volt WLED, which is amazing. But like something like this with a USB, this is 5 volt also. Now, you're not going to use a 5 volt LED light for really long lighting displays. You need a higher voltage for that. So if you do a lot of lights on one circuit for one, if you're doing a lot of lights, like my display cases, or like these double lines, I would recommend the 24 volt, although the 12 volts have, anyway, I recommend the 24 volt. 12 volt will be fine. It's fine. But I've been lately using 24 volt. The other thing is the LED light panels are 24 volts. So now I'm trying to just match those because I'm hooking the LED light panel and the bar of light into the same controller. So you want to have them to be the same. Also, if whatever voltage you pick, that is the power supply voltage you will buy. If it's 12 volt, you buy a 12 volt power supply. If it's 24 volts, you buy a 24 volt power supply. Okay? Otherwise, if you get a 24 volt power supply with a 12 volt LED light, you're going to blow it out. Vice versa, there's not going to be any power. It's not going to turn on. Like enough power. So it's not going to turn on. So yeah. So the power supply is important, obviously, not just having the right voltage, but you want to get something with a high enough wattage, and that's where the fire also can come in, is you need something with a high enough wattage to be able to supply the power to your lights. So each light comes with a wattage listed. So with this one, and this section is figuring out how many watts of power supply you need. So for this one, as you can see, for the whole strip, it's 144 watts. That's the whole strip. Okay. Now, what we're going to be doing is a strip is 5 meters. So 5 meters, it's 144. When we measure this into our channel and figure out how much we have in the channel, then we will divide the wattage by the length that we have. So per meter, it would be 144 divided by 5. So that would be the wattage per meter. I won't know exactly what the full wattage will be for the amount of power I need until I get all of this, figure out the length. So you see the wattage, we figure out the wattage. All right, we're gonna figure out the wattage because we need to get a big enough power supply to supply the wattage that we have. What you would want to do is your wattage plus 20%. So let's say we figure out the wattage is 100. But we want that wattage plus 20%. So 20% of 100 is 20. So we want a power supply that is 120 watts or greater. 120 watts or greater. Now this power supply is 360 watts. Okay? 360 watts. Now for the Grail Apollo cases, and I'm putting them all into one. I'm putting all the lights together onto one power supply. So I will, right now, this 360 is more than enough. Adding these, we're gonna have to readjust and figure it out. Again, see if I need to whip out my 400 watt power supply, or if the 360 can still handle two light bars. Ooh, two light bars and the two back panels. So yeah, it's very important. Remember, wattage plus 20% is the wattage of the power supply you will need. So yeah. Now you're wondering, Costa, am I gonna have to solder this shit? Maybe, but not necessarily. Let's see, types of LED strips. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Don't need to talk about that. That's for signage. All right. So, the beauty of the world of LED lights. You can make your own without soldering. And that is, let me see if I can find some. They make kits. Solderless kits. Let's see, is this the monochrome one? All right, yay. So they make kits. Let's see, is this? Nope. That's my 24 volt cob light that I don't think I have enough. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, this is 5 millimeters wide. I was gonna use this for the 1/6 display case, but I opted. All right, here is a kit. So you do not have to. Now they do make these for cob lights and other things, but oh man, what is this? I've never seen this one before. Let's see. Oh. So this is to connect two wires, but we don't need that one because, so like, let's say you wanted to connect two wires together. You would slide these in and then tamp these down. So you would, anyway, we're not going to deal with these. Oh, these are for the cob lights. Oh, perfect. So yeah, that is perfect. So yeah, you slide your cob light in here. Ah. All right, so if you have cob lights, this is perfect. Perfect. Let me show you. So no soldering cob lights. If you do not, and this is the F-cob connector kit. So let's say it comes with this and it comes with wires. All right, so on one end, now you gotta take your connector and you slide this in and you got your cob light. All right, now on the other side, you'll see holes for the wires. Now make sure you have the positive with the positive. So red is positive. Slide that in there. And black is positive. Is negative. Sorry. Slide that in there. And then you push these down or hammer them down. I don't know. Tap them down. And voila. Let's try it. Let's see. Do I have anything to smack this stuff down? Like, I have these scissors. That's basically it. Let's see. That's one. All right, they're touching. Let's see. This is my 12-volt cob. And let's test it out while we're here. Because I have the next thing we're going to talk about. And that is a controller. Oh no, where'd my controller go? This is what happens all the time. I fucking lose everything. Where's my controller? Where's my controller? Where's my controller? This. I got the wires. Got this. I got everything but the fucking controller! That's what happens. Chris sent me a meme about this yesterday, or a video about like losing stuff that you know is there. I just had it. Where did I move? Where'd I move it to? Golly. Ay, Dios mío. Why? Why you gotta do this to me every time? Oh, and you guys have seen this controller too. All right, we'll figure it out. Son of a bitch. This room is a mess, obviously. This room is a freaking mess. And it's driving me crazy. But I had it out. I don't know why it's not like I just put everything over here. I didn't move it to any place special. Now I got this whole part of the video that's gonna be me trying to find the the controller. All right, I will be back. Let me go get a controller. Because I don't know what the hell happened to it. The life of a builder. Like, come on. Why is it? It's not even over here. I've got so many of them. There we go, 5-in-1. I love these. I love these controllers because... Wait, is this one that's already open? I think I have one that's already open. Awesome. All right. So... I don't want to be like Mr. Kaboom and get all shocked and stuff. All right. Sorry guys. So it is a 5-in-1 WLED controller. I love these things. The cool thing is, so you can just buy these straight with like this. They come with the thing and you just shove them into the one end of the controller, and then this other part, and pop that out. Where's my... I love this thing. This thing right here. So, and then you just do this, or just take a piece off the end. And then you can shove this into here. Shove this into here. And here's the cool thing. 12 volt. So for the 12 volts, this right here is a 12 volt, and this is the whole power supply right here. So that is cool. And then we'll do this. And let's see if it actually worked. If that connector thing worked. Let's see. It went through, they're touching. Wow, that's not working. I guess it's not a thing that works. I mean, it's lit up. I think the red one is this, is the monochrome lights. All right, let's see. Let's unplug this. Let's try it again. That's crazy. Do I not have it on the right side? That's positive. Positive, negative. All right, I guess these are overrated, but they're touching. So I don't want to get like shocked. But that's crazy. 12 volt, 12 volt. Let me expose some more of the wire because sometimes it just needs more exposure. I'm failing. Anyway, there are other versions of this out there. And you can do this stuff without having to, what do you call it? So put the red with the red. All right. And the ground with the ground. These are in there good. Those are in there good. All right, fingers crossed. Let's do this again. And I don't think this light is broken. I mean, it is touching the wire. It is through. So it's touching those wires. I don't know what's wrong. All right, well, I guess you're gonna have to solder. No, I don't know. There are ones that actually work. I don't know why this one's not working. Anyway. And that's why this is a live build. Trial and error. That's so weird. That, like, the metals, all the metals are touching. That's all you need is metal touching metal. And, yeah. Metal touching metal. Let's cut this. All right. Oh, it's not touching. Oh my God, it's the one side is not touching. That's why. Fudge. All right. That's why. This side, for some reason, I guess I didn't have it over enough, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it needed to be over more. Let me see if I can, see if we can change that. All right. You guys are watching me fail. But hey, I don't think I'm an expert. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Duh, I don't need to do that with this. All right, let's try this again. All right, so positive to positive. Now the key is going to be to make sure I can get these in the right spots. Gotta make sure that it's in the middle. We're gonna turn it this way. All right. Everything should be touching. Let's see. Oh, it's not on. It's not plugged in though. Now the power's not working. There it is. Just gotta make sure they're touching. That's it. I did it. They do work. All right, let's turn that off. Let's unplug it. All right, 12 volts. Let's get the heck out of here, 12 volts. Now, these things come with all kinds of stuff. You have, let's see. You have male ends. You have female ends. Like, this is a female end. That's a male end. And they come with this. So you can easily plug them into a box like this. They come in all black, as you can see here. There are extension cords. Where the hell did the extension? Oh. You can get these extension cords with the male and female end. You can get them like 10 feet long if you want. These are 3 feet. You can get splitters. This goes into 1 power supply to 3 different display cases. So you have the 1 power supply, female, gets plugged in, and then these 3 get into 3 different display cases. You have, this comes in a WLED version. I like these because they're so small. They're like so small. Yeah. But I like to solder mine, and guess what? I'm not good at soldering. I'm not. I just do it because I want to do it that way. So yeah. Let's see. This is the triple. This is this. Now, for what I'm going to need to do for these, one, I have to cut these down. But I wish I had time to cut them down ahead of time, because you don't need to see me cut these down. Let me put these back. These are my 12 volts. 12 volt. I've got all these saved just in case I need anything new. Any questions out there so far? If you're still here, is anybody even here? Because I know it's not like the sexiest topic. This isn't the sexiest topic. We're not I don't know, going back over to the toy and collectible time and saying what a piece of shit this is or what a piece of shit that is. It's not sexy, but it's informative. Let's see. Someday, hopefully, but for now, they just have similar hot toys. Yeah. Sorry, I have to head out. All right, Valkyrie, have a great 4th. 1/6 light. Nice. You lost me at time for the live build. LOL. Ah, you see. Boo. Did I miss anything cool? Just got to the families and food ain't ready yet. No, I'm just going over I was just going over the types of lighting. We're working on monochrome. We figured out how to pick our power supply. I got this really cool soldering station from a I'm here, but I'm building shelves. Awesome. Thanks, Bro Collector. I got this cool soldering station from Solder. It was a Kickstarter. So I am hoping this is my first time using it. So, hey, let's see what happens. I'm gonna start and heat this up. All right. Oh yeah. It says no tool. What does that mean? Do I have to push this on? Oh, there it is. And voila. All right, and then that. Oh my God, it's already up to 100 and 200 Celsius. Oh shit, and what is burning? What is what is burning over here? I don't know. But this was fun. It's actually like mostly 3D printed. So, and it comes with a fan. And the fan has a light. But I also have this fan, which I will probably use this also. Anyway, all right. Wow, it's already up to 355 Celsius. Shit. Okay. So we have that. We don't need these fans on yet. The next thing I'm going to do is quickly cut these. Quickly cut these and measure, what do you call it? And measure my lighting that I need in here. And then we will measure the wiring, because you can get spools of wire. So I like this one because it's all black. I mean, and if it's coming out of the wall, it looks cooler than having the 2 reds. This is good if you're just hiding it. So it's okay. These aren't expensive. So, and then we'll go over, if you only buy wire, you can make your own male and female ends by buying these, and you don't need the solder either. If you buy these connectors, so they're male and female ends, and then you just stick the wires in there and screw them up, and then you can make your own, which is good if you what are you calling? Oh, what am I saying? Which is good especially if you hide it and you don't have, like, I'm gonna hook this up to I have a power supply that has wires already off of it. I'm gonna put the hook the wires up into these barrel connectors, and voila, I've got barrel connectors, and I have a pluggable power supply, because these power supplies do not come with things plugged, with plugs and stuff. You have to, like, if you get one of these, my other power supply, the 400-watt one, has a cord built in, and it has wires coming off. See, I made a barrel connector, but here with some power supply, I mean, there's only like 20 bucks for 360 watts. You have to buy the cord, put on the cord, then add the wire to connect it. They do have power supplies that you don't need to do any of that, and it already has the wire, and you just add a barrel connector at the end of it, and voila, you can plug it into anything. Not anything. Let me be specific, guys. But let us cut. Oh, I have one already here. Let us cut this real quick, because I want it 37 inches, which is 940 millimeters. 940 millimeters. There we go. I love this thing. Again, all of the supplies will be down below. They are affiliate links, and at no cost to you. I like how people say that. At no cost to you, you help out the channel. So do that. And then I like to get my block out. I'm just going to try to cut this real quick. I apologize for the sounds that will be coming out. They are not glorious sounds. They are sounds of horror. I'm still waiting, or if you've done it already, TP make dummy batteries and what resistors to use. I have not made dummy batteries yet, but I am. I will be doing something with those. I meant complicated stuff. I'll have to review the info. Not boring you never. Thank you, MB Dyson. I also really enjoyed Supergirl, but gonna pass on the figure. That's Windman. Gonna see the film again this week. I only have one DC figure. I am going to see it this week for sure. I have to be ready for 2 Greek Geeks, because I don't want to, like, it to be a one-sided discussion. I don't even know what's going on with it. Yeah, I don't know if Helen liked it or not. I should probably put this on, because that would be good. So I don't want metal dust in my lungs. almost there, and then we'll do the lighting. All right, and then take my 80 grit. Perfect length, done. One down. That didn't go as slowly as I thought it would. Which is great. Which is fantastic. Now, if you notice, I already have magnets or magnetic tape on here. Mainly because these are from something else that I ended up not doing. So that's why there's magnetic tape. Let's see if I can get this one done as quickly. Cause it's only 3:30. Okay. All right. We're getting there. The light part of it is gonna be pretty quick. All right. This is 80 grit sandpaper that I'm using to just clean it up a little. Now these are, oh my God, I want to call them Mizuno, but they're not Mizuno. That's the soccer They are a very good company that you can buy on Amazon for the light channels. They do all kinds of cool stuff. I've only used these, and I've got them in different sizes. Let me clean up this dust before I take off my mask here, and yeah. Okay. So, normally I would use cob lights for this, but again, I don't have any. I can't find my 24 volt cob lights. I need them to be 24 volts because I am hooking them up with my 24 volt backlit displays. So you got to have the voltage with the voltage. This way I have one control box for each display case. So yeah. So next we're going to measure exactly how much lighting we need. I hope there's enough in this thing. I have more of these though. So we're gonna measure. I don't see if you guys can see it real quick. I'm still waiting, or if you've done it already. Oh, I haven't done that, and I said that meant complicated stuff. I also really enjoyed Supergirl. My only DC fig is Sasha Kaye from Supergirl. Rolled the dice hoping Hot Toys would fix the sculpt, and they did. Hopefully they do the same for Eve, my friend. You know we want Eve to turn out good too. But yeah, she turned out great. And check out Bob Dylan's rooted hair version. Oh my God. It looks like it's real. Okay, so we're going to measure. You got to remember they're gonna be wires coming out of here. So we're gonna have to do it in a way where there's gonna be space, so it can't really go from end to end. So I don't want it to be from end to end anyway. I want to leave some room so I can have my wires. I think I'm gonna cut it here. Or wait. Yeah, let me show you. You guys need to see. So I think I'm gonna cut it. Let me look at the end again. So if we have all the way to the end, we'd cut it here or here, but I want to like space it out. So I want this to be exactly in the middle. So I'm going to cut it here. This one right here. And the cool thing is, where's my little scissors? I guess I'll use oh no, little scissors are here. Something like this is cuttable at many different spots. And you know what? While we're here, we should just get another. We need to get another one of these. Because we are done at the end. But I do not throw it all the way, because you can always connect them to other ones, which is great. Let's see. Gotta make sure this 24, nope, 12. Oh my gosh. Ah, thank God. Another 24. Another 24. Now you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I do not want these ends. I don't want this end. So I'm just gonna cut this here. Because I want to solder my own wire. All right, I'm gonna just measure it from here. And just get the same size. What the hell's going on here? All right. We're gonna cut these two and we'll have these two done. Now, I just left myself some really small thing. These are also self-adhesive, so you just pop them on there. But let's say you had like this one, there was lighting there, and you wanted to reuse that lighting. Well, just use double-sided tape. And voila, you can reuse your lighting over and over and over again. Which I've done that several times. So, let's see. This. All right, so one of the things I like to do is use clear shrink tubing for the ends of the lighting, because the lights will still be able to shine through it. Let me see. That's too small. Is this too big? Nope, that's too small. Is this the right size? That's perfect. Perfect size. Shrink tubing. Again, hopefully I remember to do this after we're done. So I will only need a little bit of this one. Let's bring our thing over here. And this is cool. Like, you can use this to like hold this down. You can use it to push that down and voila. But I rather hold it down. The other thing, I'm gonna need a wire. I want to use this black wire because I am going to be running it on the inside of the case. Let me see, is this the right black wire? Nope. Wrong black wire. This is the right black wire. Ha. So we're gonna be running this down the side of the case. You know what? Let me do a let me test. Let me go over here and well, you know what? Let me do it this way. Probably that much. We're gonna go with this much. It's just, you know, it's just a rough estimate. I'd rather have more than less. Then I can clean it up. We're gonna get 2 of these. Yeah, because it's just gonna go inside. I might be getting way too much, but again, I'm not perfectly measuring these because I'm not like right there. So, all right. So I got my 2. And the cool thing about this, it's gonna be inside. You know what? Let's work with these. What is up, S-Beam? What is up? Welcome to my tutorial. What's up? All right, so let's go back to this view. All right, so here is my soldering station, which I am in love with. Yeah, that should be plenty. I think it's gonna go like this. It should be plenty. Anyway, let's get this here. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to make it wide enough. So put the guard down. All right. Probably put the guard down some more. Ah, shit. All that's exposed. Jesus. Is this gonna be enough? I just want to make sure it's enough. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna cut it. I have to cut it because it actually cut through the red wire. That could be dangerous. We don't want that. All right. And we're going to have them go here. But let's put this inside the channel. Have it lined up where I plan on having it, in like this exact middle, the center middle. I need these to be shorter. So do this. Actually, put those there. Just a smidge shorter, just a tad shorter. Because there we go. And take these. I know they're so small, but I still like to do this with them. There we go. This little guy here. Just need a little bit because I'm going to tin it. And yeah. Ah! I need more than just that little bit, right? There we go. Voila. All right, so we're going to use our little guys here and we're going to tin them. Let's turn on our fans. And look at this that you get. All right. Those are now tinned. And next, we will flip these this way because I am right-handed and I want this, but we will, I guess the cool thing is, let's see. So we'll cut this off. slide that on just to remind me that I need it. Need to do something with it. And then I'm going to all right. So you want the red with the positive and the black with the negative, but first we gotta add some solder to our next. We'll take our positive side. Need to get more of these, more heads for this. Why is this? Told you I'm not good at soldering. Don't know what's going on here. Heating it up. Jeez Louise. Come on, solder. Do I need to put more fucking solder on here? Like, there's not much more I can add. I'm not sure how much I'm digging the magnetic parts of this solder thing. I'm gonna have to like mix and match my sets, my soldering sets, because I do like my other. I'm gonna burn my finger off. Oh my god. The fuck? I mean, it's technically soldered, but it's soldered like shit. I also don't want to burn my fucking finger off. Definitely got to get more of these heads. This is not hot enough? What the hell? Ah! This is what I probably need to do. Let's have it being held there. I quit. See? It's because this pad, this copper pad, is so small. I didn't give it enough room. I'm gonna burn my finger just letting you guys know. This is the first time I'm using this soldering iron, and I don't know how I like it. Why you doing this to me, motherfucker? This is supposed to be freaking just me pushing down and it melts in, and then when I pick it up, it's automatically, but none of that is happening. Like, is this not hot enough? It says it's 350 degrees Celsius. Like, come on. Wow, this is like shit. This whole thing is shit. Oh, now it works. Oh, it doesn't work at the end. I gotta do it from the side. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it from the side. There we go. Jesus Christ. Fucking finally. I guess I gotta do it from the side. Like, I'm not, again, I'm not used to this soldering iron, and it's driving me crazy. I don't want this touching the light. Oh, fuck! Just took off the whole pad, didn't I? It's fucking soldering iron. Come on, motherfucker. Alright. Well, I guess. Alright, so. Alright, if you're still here, awesome. If not, probably for the best. There we go. Alright. Here's the cool thing. The next one I'm going to cut it to be more copper. So I have more pad, since this is not going to be doing anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to give a review of the solder thing, and I don't like it. All right, look at that. More extra read all of. Yeah, these magnets suck. They're not as strong as the other ones that I have. I need to get more I'm so frustrated with this set. Should just whipped out my. I thought, oh yeah, the guy that recommends my lighting to me all the time. He's really good. He got this. Oh, I didn't realize you can increase the temperature. Should have known that, right? Here it comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Melt it. Come on. Ah, fucking A. If you're still here, thank you. If you're not, sorry. I'm doing my best. I thought I was gonna handle this. If you're still here, you're a real one, motherfucker. All right. If you're here and you want to watch me fail, that is okay. That is what life is about. So I'm going to pull this back. And then you push this over top. We're going to keep it there. And that's one. Let's whip out our handy dandy one of these. And work on the blowing of the heat. We're going to blow heat. Right, S-Beam, if you're still here, the joys of soldering indeed. Like, I think it's this set that I just got. I got to get used to it. Now, these are a little gummy, but they're hot, but I like to press them down to make sure that they're flat. And voila. There you go. Oh. Voila. All right, so now I know there's a bit. There it is. So we're going to take one of our ends here, slide it through here, because we know actually I didn't even need to slide it through yet. All right, we're gonna take this and we're gonna stick it in, but I want to stick it exactly in the center. I think that's it. Oh, nope, that's not it. I think. You know what? We didn't even test it out, did we? Nope. We didn't even test it out. We're like, no, we're hardcore. Hardcore parkour. All right. I'm going to take this. Now we're going to take our piece. Let me back out so everybody can see everything. So we're going to take this and we are going to measure it, because it's obviously it's going to be too long. My handy dandy pencil. Take our handy dandy scissors. Just cut straight across. Voila. Let's pop this on. Still have not tested it, right? But we will in a second. All right. Let's see, is it too long? Yep, just a smidge. Pop it back in. Sometimes I amaze at myself how good I am. And we take our little end piece and I'm gonna say we do it like that. Oh, look at that. And that's it. That's our end piece. And then that's it. And then I need to get the other end piece, which I do not think is in this bag. I think these are all just circled end pieces. The other bag has the solid side. So I'll do that off camera. And then take this. And then a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Voila, we got those two. And let's test this mother out. All right. Where'd I put? This is where I'm gonna be like, where'd I put that? Where did I put the again, there it goes. I just lost it. I lost the fucking the controller. Did I not put it on the floor? Well, we're gonna need this because it's 24. Oh, there it is. Controller. All right. And then we shall pray that these worked, or that this worked. Let it be bright. Let there be light. Let there be light. There it is. That is going to go into one of the display cases up there. I wish there was less. You see how that ends, but that's it. That's how it has to be sometimes. In my brain, I want the full thing lit up, but you can't do that. You need a spot for the wire. So that's it. That is how we do those lights. I'm going to do the second one, but I am going to do that off camera. You just needed to see the one. It'd just be a double. Let's see. The joys of soldering is correct, sir. Hang in there, man. You can do it. Thank you for the support. Is it just not sticking? I think it's the soldering iron. I'm not used to that end. I need to buy some new ends for it. It's a European soldering iron, so yes. I need to shut this off. Let me pull that off. All right. Need that to cool down. LO clips work best, and looks like your soldering wire is too thick. It's not. It's actually very thin. Soldering. Or you said soldering wire. It's very thin. I just again, I'm not used to this soldering iron, and it's not like the heat. Also, it's in Celsius, so that could be. I probably needed to pump it up. Try a little flux. I don't like playing around with flux, but I do have it. It's right there. I had the same problem, then I used a 6040 tin flux. I should just use my normal flux. I mean, my normal. I have what do you call it? Solder in there. Celsius, that's your problem. LOL. Yeah, this is Merca. That's right, Merca. It doesn't do Fahrenheit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at work, kind of still here. LOL. All right, cool. You're brave, man, to be doing this live. It's like watching the Tool Man Tim. LOL. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this up, and we are going. I'm gonna make it look like I soldered it like that. It's gonna be amazing. We're here. We're going. We're down for the cause. Thanks, 1/6 Delight. MB Dice says, I'm building a little Lego set as you work in the back. All right. Sweet. All right. Now that everything, there's a much more mess here that I have to clean up. And I got to watch out because I don't know if that's leaded. I don't know what kind of soldering wire they gave me in this kit. If it's leaded, I'm getting it all up in my business. I do not want it in my business. Don't want it in my business. In my business. But these little clips suck. These little clips suck because they don't have the magnets. Not. I have better things to work that will work with these. I'll just use the telescoping hands or whatever with them. I do like this little set is kind of cool. But yeah, that's right. I don't even know why I'm closing up shop. I still am going to finish the second one. So after we're done, yeah, I still got to finish the second one. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it, and we're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. Fuck it. We have everything out. What am I waiting for? You guys can hang out with me. We can have a good 4th of July. And yeah, let's do it. Do it, and we'll do it live. And this time it's going to be better. And I'm going to crank up the... how high can this go? 450. Okay, 450 Celsius, which is like 800? I don't know. Like 900? It's hot. It's hot. So I'm going to cut another little piece. I'm going to put the rest of this back. Shit, maybe I won't clip this, and I'll do a separate tutorial on this lighting stuff. Let's see. All right, we'll do it, and we'll do it live. You know what? I think I have it this too hot now. Be like, yo, Google, what's the Celsius? Because I am not, this is not sticking anywhere. Oh my God, I'm gonna die now. What about this side then? Jesus. Why is this not sticking? Is it too hot? Is that a thing? I'm too hot. Too hot. Ow, so many balls. This is like the most painful soldering experience I've ever had. Whatever. Whatever. Is this too hot now? I don't know what the fuck is going on with the soldering iron. Like, seriously. Like, I can't seem to get, like, the perfect... Like, look at this shit. You can't see it. You're, like, looking at... I didn't realize I didn't have it on the... Why isn't the solder fucking melting? I wish I had tweezers. Fucking hate this set. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's too fucking hot. It's too cold. Fuck you, solder. Don't buy this ever. Don't buy it. It looks cool and modular. Maybe it's user error. I don't know. But I've never had an issue like this for fucking soldering. I mean, this is supposed to be the easiest part of this. It's fucking fluxing or adding solder to the fucking ends of the wires. Fuck you, solder. That's the name of the company, by the way, solder. That's the name of the company. Should call it "Burn My Fingers." That's what's good, because that's what's gonna happen. Welcome to Burn My Fingers. We are gonna burn your fingers because that's what we like to do here at Burn My Fingers. Like that. We want to burn your fingers like that. We also want to make sure that your lighting touches the wires. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Is only one side of this hot? Like, well, let's hope that they're not actually touching. I don't know what to do. Well, it's on. The only thing we can do is test it, right? Oh, that's beautiful. I'm fucking burning holes through the wire. Great. Yeah, back up there. I think that's fine. I'll just put a piece of shrink wrap on it. Where's the box? Where's the box? All right, let's see if this worked. It worked. It worked. All right. Time to finish this up, clean this shit up, and then tomorrow I will add it to the display cases because I do not want to do that right now. I need to clean this room up. I also need to finish Oswald, which I'm not going to be able to do. Also need to take a shower because I got to go out to dinner with mi familia. All right, we're done with this. Let's do this. I don't know what's up with the stick. I think it's the soldering iron. I'm just gonna use my soldering iron. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm just gonna use my stuff. This box, I wasted money. I feel like I wasted money. You learn, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. But isn't it? It's cool. It's like all modular. It's got some cool stuff in it, and then it sucks assholes. All right, let's add this, cover this. Oh. Add this, and this, and this, and this, and this. All right. No, I think that's it. Let's say it's about 38 inches. We'll get it to meters, and then we'll figure out I'll have that all figured out to see, because I have to take all of that down. I have to take every single piece of that down. There's some things I also need to do to it to I need to do some things to it because so the only on the Arkham version is having an issue with the heat on the inside of the case. Just also, there's plastic on this, covering that. So when you're done and you're ready to install it, don't forget to take the plastic off. All right. Let's see. Almost perfection, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna see shit. Get one of these. I drilled a hole in the sides of the ones that were. Oh, I see what I did. Because I was trying to make them connecting, but that didn't matter. Anyway. So, why are we having problems? Is it upside down? No. Gotta do the sides at the same time. All right, there we go. All right, voila. Ta-da! We have two now. And I probably need to put a little wrap on that. Just a little wrap on this. Because there's a slight... Perfect. Just a little bit. We only need a little wrap. Because there's a little indentation. There. All right, we are done for this week. I'm gonna figure out more live builds because that's what we're gonna be starting to do more of. Live build, live build, live build, live build, live build. I got my 2 cases built, bro. Thanks for the tips. Oh yeah, I did. I saw them. They're amazing. Great job. And you have them stacked. How are you keeping them stacked when you're using the thing? Do you have a bracket? Did you figure out a bracket? I think that I do have these little brackets that you could hook from one to the other. But yeah. Oh, you're gonna make 2 more? Awesome. I miss what these lights are for. These lights are for my Grail Apollo, the 2 new Batman cases. I need a light bar so it lights up the figures, and then I have the backlighting. So now I have the 2 light bars. It'll light up the figures and the backlighting. I'm gonna put them all on the same power supply. Hopefully I have enough $750-ish, I think. Oh my God, what? Google AI say ideal soldering. Yeah, that's exactly what I typed, and I got the same thing. What is the up, Dominic? Happy 4th to you too. MB Dyson, there are a few 4th of July streams from Disney. I watch those sometimes. Yeah, and they do the fireworks. I like sometimes watching live streams from Disney is happy and sad at the same time. Sometimes I just like to listen to the so when you're in your resort room and it's on the TV where it shows like what's going like the hours of the parks and stuff and the music. There's a YouTube channel that does that. We're using our imaginations. Awesome. Soldering always looks easy when people do it in videos, but I never tried it. It can be easy. That's the problem. I think the problem with today was I was doing everything on untested equipment and I just got to learn how to use it. So that's where I'm chalking it up to. But anyway, I mean, here, look, is this still, oh, not hot. So like that folds down, this pops out, this goes into here, into here. Like it's got storage and everything. It's great. I mean, I just need to figure out, I got to get some more of these for this special, you know. Let's see. I mean, you get all these balls. So it's like, yeah, these fucking magnets on these. These aren't great, but they fold. If everything folds into this nice container and you shut it and you're like, oh my God, I got my soldering station right here. Anyway, what did I not do? I'm glad there's 7 people here. Thank God. I'm gonna show shit. Anyway, thank you for joining me on a 4th where you could have been barbecuing and enjoying your family. But you're here enjoying me. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to the universe. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And yeah. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Peace. Let me wait. I gotta move this channel members thing.